Okay. Back. All right, here we are back with the N.y.a show once again. I guess she would be considered the nuthead this week. A Wisconsin man sentenced to life for ordering a hit on the best friend and burning his body. And this came out on the 31st. And I also want to know if anybody, I'm here, I'm not too far from Atlanta, but it was just a story like a day ago about a Uber. A girl was in an Uber. She was like a block away from the house, and they pulled up on some training day shit and just unloaded on the back seat and killed this girl when she was just 2 blocks away from home. And nobody knows yet who did this to her. It was pretty weird, kind of went under the radar, but I think that was strange that people did that to a woman and there's like no uproar. You get what I'm saying? But literally pulled up to the Uber. This was a hit because guess what? Speaking of hits, this was a hit because the driver was unscathed. Nothing happened to the Uber driver. They specifically went on a mission to unload on that back seat and got on. And this was in Atlanta just a day ago. And here we are talking about a man, a Wisconsin man, sentenced to life for ordering a hit on his so-called best friend and burning his body. Lord have mercy. Let's talk about it now. A judge, this is out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. A judge sentenced a 34-year-old man to at least 4 decades in prison for orchestrating the fatal shooting and burning of his friend, who he reportedly owed tens of thousands of dollars in drug money. Sounding a little powerish. The Green Bay Press Gazelle reports a Brown County Circuit Court judge ordered Pedro Santiago Marquez to serve life in prison with the possibility of parole after 41 years for the shooting death of 36-year-old Jason Ramos. Court records show Santiago Marquez was convicted in March of first-degree intentional homicide and mutilation of a corpse. I want to ask, after 41 years, does Jason Mendez get a chance to get back on the streets? Like, does he get another chance? The only thing I hate in a story where somebody get convicted and it's proven that they did a crime like this, like after 41 years, do I get up out the grave? Like, oh shit, like, damn, nigga, the resting for 40 years in this bitch. I'm back to my life. No, nigga, you gone forever. So this person, I don't think he should get back on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't too sure about that one. Mendez Ramos was shot in the head, back, torso, his body. You know what I'm saying? Then his body was placed in a plastic tarp before being lit on fire. No, gotta throw away the key. I said, dog, ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no coming back from that. I see you on the street in 40 years and they be like, yeah, I did a bid, dog. Like, what'd you do? Shot my best, had my best friend shot in the head, back, torso, put his body in some plastic and lit him on fire. I'm gonna look at you and be like, and they got you back out on the streets. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. Back in 2021, September 2021, they dispatch received a call about a fire, about a grass fire at near the University of Wisconsin Green Bay campus. University police found a male's body after extinguishing the flame. So he was still cooking. He was still burning as they got there. He was identified as Mendez Ramos. They arrested Santiago Marquez and Alexander Burgos Mojica. You need to be in there too, buddy. In February 2002, in connection with the death, Mojica pleaded no contest in March to harboring / aiding a felon. You got to be in there too, buddy. The third person, Jersac Rodriguez Garcia, was charged with mutilating the corpse. You gotta sit in that motherfucker too, buddy. According to the Green Bay Press Gazelle, Santiago Marquez ordered someone to shoot and kill Mendez Ramos at a business he owned. At my business, then burned the body. Lord, prosecutors reportedly argued that Santiago Marquez was deep in debt to Mendez and owed him $80K for cocaine. So that most hits be at least $10K. You can just give me the $10K as a down payment on the 70 if you my best friend and we in this, we've been in this game together. Why use the money that you claim you didn't have to put a hit out on me? after his sentencing, after his sentence hearing, Santiago Marquez reportedly referred to Mendez Ramos as his best friend and insisted he did not kill him. Yeah, you hired other people to do it. You know what I'm saying, for a nice little healthy check. And now that check ain't get the other two people nowhere but a cell next to you somewhere, and a lifetime of pain for their family, your family, and the Mendez family, because the Mendez family is not going to get a chance to get parole in 40 years, dog. What be wrong with some of these cases, man? What's going on? 80K in cocaine, and you use money that you could have gave to me and put a hit out on me. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this story. Ain't that crazy though? Like, number one, y'all shouldn't have been in the dealings. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, life ain't power. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't power force. Life ain't power book two. You know, life is none of these things. Life is life. So don't take my life because you owe me money. Just come to me. I know people in real life that lost their life because they came to somebody and said, yo, what's up with the money you owe me? The money I did, the favor I did to you, or you know, that I did for you. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. How could you ever, you know what I'm saying? How could you ever, man, call yourself a friend? You ain't no friend, you ain't no buddy, you ain't no pal. So in 40 years, I'm pretty sure the family will be at that parole here saying, nah, you need to keep buddy. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep buddy. You remember shot my brother, you know what I'm saying, in the head, in the torso, in the back, and then put him in plastic and burnt him. When the cops got to him, my brother was still cooking. He was still smoking. Stay N.y.a show, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me know y'all thoughts on this one.